Welcome to Something to Wrestle With.
Something to wrestle with.
Bruce Prichard.
Bruce Prichard.
Well, you know.
That's not a rib.
She booted.
What about it? Well, you got anything? We're doing word association.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Well, not yeah, but okay. I'm sorry. I'm the dumbass that suggested it. Okay.
Aces and eights.
I loved it, man. Okay. Hey, it was an idea that I was a part of, so I loved it. I thought it was good. I thought it was edgy and never got a chance to play out the way that it was supposed to.
You can freestyle as many words as you'd like on each one.
I'll try to keep it brief. The
decision to split Devon and Bubba.
That's not like a word association.
No, I'm just saying. Did you know at that time Devon's going to tread water, Bully Ray's going to be a superstar?
I don't think anybody knew that. I think, the idea was for both of them to try and do something. When they got into it, Bubba's the one that excelled. Bubba's the one that stood out. Devon's a great tag team guy. He's good support. But he wasn't able to... Yeah,
we're not trying to bury Devon. I'm a huge Dudley Boy fan.
I'm not trying to bury him either.
No,
I'm just saying the fact of the matter
But
is.
Bubba became the man.
Yeah.
And I hope he gets an opportunity to do that in the WWE before he calls it a career.
I do too. I think he'd be great.
Dean Broadhead. He's a name that people have only become familiar with since the Billy Corgan lawsuit, I believe. Maybe some other people before. But that's for the first time a lot of people listening to this would have seen his name. Who is Dean Broadhead? And where did he break into the business?
You want the one word or you want the name association?
Give me whatever you want to give me.
Dishonest.
No wrestling background?
No.
What is his background?
He flew fighter jets in Vietnam.
Any famous quotes you can attribute to him?
No.
Okay. I guess if you named it a lawsuit, we're going to move along. That's interesting. Let's run through some quick names here, and then we'll wrap this up. You said a minute ago, not much to say about Andy Barton. Tell everybody listening, who the hell's Andy Barton? What's he do?
Andy Barton was like the executive vice president of operations, and he handled marketing. He handled booking the buildings, international deals, stuff like that.
What territory did he come from?
He came from the Dixie Carter ad agency territory.
So no wrestling background?
Zero.
Just somebody who's one of her confidants from a previous failed business?
Correct.
Okay. Gail Kim, there's somebody you like.
I love Gail Kim. I think Gail Kim's one of the best female wrestlers ever in the business.
TNA Hall of Famer and should be, hopefully one day, a WWE Hall of Famer.
I hope so, man. She works her ass off.
How cool would it be to see her in the WWE right now that they're taking women's wrestling seriously again?
She'd tear it up.
Think there's any chance of that happening, or did she burn a bridge?
Come on, you can't burn a bridge there.
So, but do you think she? I mean,
I would love to see it.
I don't remember how she left. Did she leave on not so great terms?
I wasn't there when she left, so
okay. ODB.
ODB, God, she is great. Here's a gal. I'll tell you a story about ODB. She was training in OVW, and she's a hard-working gal, busting her ass. And she comes up to me in OVW in Louisville, Kentucky, which was our developmental training center at the time. And she says, "What do I need to do? Do I need to get boobs? What do I need to do?" And she went and got boobs. I didn't tell her to get boobs. But I said, you know what, Jess? It's one of those deals that need everybody. She wasn't the diva, stereotypical diva.
Yeah.
And she would say that, she had the rough voice and everything. But she went out and she made her character work for her.
Yeah.
And she was, she was a lot of fun, man.
Low key.
Overrated.
Wow. Okay. I didn't expect such a quick answer on that one. I love Low key. Jay Lethal.
About the best thing Jay Lethal, the only good thing that I ever seen Jay Lethal do was his imitation of Ric Flair. I like Jay, personally.
I'm disappointed to hear you say that.
Why's that?
I really like Jay Lethal.
Well, I do.
Okay.
But
Didn't
again,
sound like it.
tell me what he's done. Other than imitate other than doing an uncanny imitation of Ric Flair, a great imitation of the Macho Man Randy Savage.
He was Ring of Honor champion for like a year, and TV champion.
The what champion?
Oh my gosh! Let's just move on. Chris Sabin, y'all made him champ when you were there.
Who?
Come on, half of the Motor City Machine Guns, him and Alex Shelley.
Oh my God. No, I like Chris. We made, you're right. We made Chris champion. I did. That was a funny ha-ha for both of you Chris Sabin fans out there. I
You're
did.
a dick today.
I got a lot of respect for Chris, and I like Chris a lot. And he was one of those
You just
guys.
said who when I said his name, and now you're saying I have a
I
lot
just
of
said I was
respect
making a ha-ha.
for him. Is that a rib?
It was no, it was a ha-ha.
Was making Chris
No, that
Sabin
was a
the
ha-ha.
champ a rib?
Absolutely not. No, it was a way to get an underdog over, and no one was going to call it. No one was expecting that, and I thought it worked.
Joe, another name, Austin Aries. You guys made him the champ while you were there, I believe.
Yes, we did.
He had a title run. I'm curious, Austin Aries is a guy who at times has a reputation, if you believe the rumors and innuendo, of being difficult to do business with.
That's what they said.
You didn't find that to be the case?
Absolutely not. And I confronted Austin with that when he first came in.
So when you say
Very
they
first night.
said that, you mean other TNA management?
Yeah.
What was the rap?
The rap was that he was difficult to deal with, didn't like to do jobs, always had, opinions, didn't want to do it the way you wanted to do it. I never got that from him. He was passionate about his craft. And you have to understand, too, when I suggest something, it's a suggestion.
Yeah.
And you're talking to an artist, you're talking to a talent. I want to hear what they have. They're out there interpreting it, so I want to hear what ideas they have and how they think it might be done differently. If they have a better idea, I'm open to it.
Eric Young.
Entertaining.
He had a run. Yeah, I think they even put the belt on him. He did some stuff with NXT. He's done some stuff on cable. Is he ever going to make it with the WWE and be bigger than he is right now?
For me, the jury's out on Eric.
Still.
Yeah.
Why is
Still,
that?
I love the stuff that Eric did on the Discovery Channel, the television show he had.
Right.
That's where I really saw his personality. Backstage, when you're talking to Eric and you're around him, very entertaining, very personable. I just wasn't a big fan of his on-screen persona. Didn't get it. Wasn't a big fan. And then when I saw the stuff on Discovery, I said, God damn, there's something there.
Yeah.
And tried to get it out, but I don't know. I just didn't get it. I hope he does well there because he's talented. And he's another guy that has a lot of passion for the business.
Ken Anderson. Ken Anderson had a bad rap in the WWE, or at least it seemed that way, the way he left kind of unceremoniously.
I thought this would be easier than it is.
This was your idea.
I know.
Come back to him, too?
No, Kenny was, I guess you could say, disappointment.
Wow.
Because there was a lot expected from him.
Sure.
And
he was over, like Rover. In WWE.
At one time in WWE,
Oh, gosh,
sure was.
yeah.
And I think that
The match with Batista?
by the time Ken got to TNA, I think that his confidence was shot, and I think that he was second guessing himself so much that it affected his performance. And that place will do it to you, man. They'll browbeat you to the point where you just think you're the dumbest son of a bitch walking the face of the earth.
Do you think he was a victim of WWE politics?
I think that Kenny was a victim of his own. He was injury prone and had some injuries. Timing was horrible.
Injury prone is the perception you're saying of WWE.
Correct. I wasn't there when Kenny left, so I don't know what happened with Ken and WWE.
But when you were there with him in WWE, you don't remember any heat.
No, other than no. And I bring up the injuries. That wasn't heat. That was just an unfortunate situation that happened.